Boise, Idaho, and Albertson Stadium, home of the Boise State Broncos. As we'll see a team from the Pac-12, the Arizona State Sun Devils, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Boise State Broncos. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time. The Sun Devils will kick it away to start us off. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Boise State's offense will have the first crack at it in this one. And guys, any discussion about this offense has to start and end with the guy behind center.
Yeah, I mean, the quarterback, he gets the ball on every play. He's got to be the leader. He's got to be able to throw the football. So many times you see Jesse where they can run it as well, but he's the captain usually on most teams. It starts and ends with him.
Yeah, and David, the thing you love about this guy, too, is he's such a good distributor and facilitator with the football. He knows this offense like the back of his hand, and he's able to take advantage of all the different weapons they have surrounding him.
And the Broncos line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Hauls it in. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. Quick strike complete. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with 2nd and short. The give out of the gun. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding.
So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's 2nd down. Now the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is.
Holding.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Got his man! And they get him down. The Broncos are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to throw again. With the catch, it's Wagner. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
On the play. Offense facing.
They boot it away on 4th down. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. The Sun Devils offense will get the ball for the first time. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Got his man on the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Brings up 2nd down.
Off the play fake. Fires to the right. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. And the Sun Devils will hustle to the line.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
Tackled there by the defense. It'll be 3rd and long. Gets the back moving. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. The Sun Devils will line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. Boise State ready to send out that offense. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, Dave. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Fires to the big fella. Just keep moving this thing forward. He's out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 37-yard line. And the Broncos are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Unloads it left. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. So they couldn't get it done on 3rd down. Now they'll line up in punt formation. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. And don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Holding on the offense, accepted, so they'll back up and go at it again. From the gun, looking for a man. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Back to pass. This time on target. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Got his man. He'll be run out of bounds, but there is a flag on the play.
Hold it.
They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. And the Sun Devils will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Offense in a bunch formation. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Thompson. They'll get the first down, it's spotted on the 49. Last completion moved the sticks in, let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed behind the line, it's Thompson. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Setting up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. 3rd down play from the gun. The short hands, it's Wagner. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
4th down.
Looking for a push on 4th down. Breaks into the open. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes the grab. So much change of direction, he's down to the 23. The Broncos with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. 2nd down, he'll throw it. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Armour. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
And that's a really good example of a quarterback and his intended target both being on the same page. The timing was almost perfect on that play. That's why they were able to convert the 3rd down, now setting up 1st and goal.
Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Really nice job by the quarterback there of just letting the play develop. He had his eyes down the middle of the field, and I think when he saw that deep middle area vacated, he said to himself, I've got a guy running right into that area. I'm throwing this thing on time. This is going to be a touchdown, and that's exactly what happened.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. Illinois came away with the win today, but not in dominant fashion. In fact, the folks in Champaign had to sweat things out for much of the second half. Could have been better, but it certainly could have been worse. A top 25 clash and an impressive showing that could be a huge confidence builder for this program. Back to you.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. The Sun Devils want to move quickly.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Can't get him to the ground. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. Wide open downfield. Hits the accelerator to the right. No one there to stop him, except the fella in the striped shirt who threw the penalty flag. This one might be coming back. And just when they thought they had a chance to pull even, the flag wipes it out, and they'll have to go back to work. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Catch and stride inside the 15. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona State!
When you can run like that, the quarterback is going to give you opportunities. And look at him run by the defenders. QB sees it, stick the hand up in the air, catch the football, get to the end zone.
They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see if someone can get the edge in the second quarter. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, you know, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Caught, close to the marker, it's Wagner. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. To the air on first down. He's got an open man. Still on his feet. He finally goes out of bounds, but you better check that laundry on the field.
Hold it. Offense.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Line getting set on second down. Looking to fire. Right on the money. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete to the left. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold it. Offense.
A costly penalty wipes out that third down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside. Defense.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
Caught over the middle. It's Wagner. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Looking to throw on first down. Working that left side now. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold it. Offense.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Off play action on first down. He makes the grab, and he'll be brought down. They're dealing with a second and long. He wants to throw it again. Trying to set up the screen. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. Looking downfield on first down. And they're not on the same page there. Behind the chains now on second and long. Wants to go up top. Picked off. That's number 15 on the year. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Got enough for the first down and wants more. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
And the Sun Devils racing to the line in the hurry up. Unloads quickly. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
And there you see the bind that the RPO play can put a defender in. That linebacker had to make a decision. Was the running back going to get the ball? He thought so, so he bit up, and that allowed the slant to be thrown in behind him.
Wants to go up top on first down. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. They'll go to the air. Using the quick game. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Second down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on.
Holding. Offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Second down coming up. Look out, he's got room. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Holding. Offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Motion from the wideout. They'll run play action. Got him downfield. Racing down the left side. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Sun Devils! And these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they cap things off with a touchdown pass from 59 yards out. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then he's going to try to get it all here. He's got it down the left side. Finds some room. Touchdown, Broncos. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And I like this offense. They didn't panic. A lot of times you see offenses panic and want to get back in it when they're down really quickly, and they force the issue. They stayed patient. They stayed within themselves, and we're an extra point away from being a tied football game.
The extra point here would tie the game. And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. OC, quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. He leaves it with his back. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Sun Devils want to crank the tempo.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage. But you could tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for a loss.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. And the Sun Devils line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Boise State ready to send out that offense. Trying to start the drive with a pass. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
To the air on second down. Here comes the heat. Trying to make magic with his feet. Didn't find much running room there. Picks up a few before he's forced out of bounds. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the Broncos will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Fires to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
And you wonder if that interception is going to bring this guy back down to reality a little bit. He was lights out early in this game. Everything he was throwing was right on the money, and that might have been a decision where he got a little bit greedy, and David, the defense made him pay.
And this defense has seen it time and time. They've been throwing the football, having success. Nice job adjusting, breaking on the football, making a play. They needed to break serve. They needed something to happen to go their way to kind of mess this guy's rhythm up. That might be the starter.
They go with the option. Quarterback keeps it himself. And look, we've seen this guy on tape, guys, break these tackles and take it the distance. This offense should keep dialing up these option plays. Don't let that short gain by the QB prevent you from running this scheme in your playbook.
Delay of game. Offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. They'll go to work in the air on second down. That's reeled in. It's Wagner. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Broncos really need to keep this drive alive on third down. To the ground to try to move the chains. Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. To the ground. He's got it again. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. From the gun, they'll try the middle. They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's third and long. Caught behind the line. It's Thompson. The defense going to stop the clock for the timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. And he'll envision the ball flight as he lines it up from the right hash and 38 yards out. Absolutely center cut. And now they take the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Interesting showdown in the Pac-12 today, men. Take a look at how things are playing out. Arizona is ahead in this one. This team plays a fun brand of football there in Tucson, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by 7 over Oregon. If anything else happens in this one in the Pac-12 or anywhere else, we'll make sure you know about it. Back to you guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Looking to throw on first down. Takes the easy completion. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Gets it out fast. Turning it on! And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call.
Holding. Offense.
Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. Looking to throw. It's complete to the right. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. The Sun Devils trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play.
I don't know if the quarterback read the coverage properly on that one, but obviously the result is an incompletion.
They'll leave it with him. Nice move to keep running. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Holding. Offense.
There are penalties you sort of forget about, and others that sort of stick with you for a while. You get a play like that wiped out, that one's going to linger. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Kick is in the air. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Armour. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. They'll send the tight end in motion. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And they come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? They'll start this drive with a pass. He's got him. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Looking downfield very late in the half. Finds his big tight end. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Oh, he missed it. No good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
Listen, he's a guy that makes 60-yarders in practice, so they give him that opportunity with his big leg. He misses it. The opponent didn't set up the return, so they're going to get the football back now. Pretty good field position. There's still a few ticks left on the clock. They've got a chance to steal some points here late in the half.
It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, this matchup on that Smurf turf, sign me up for another half in Boise. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this 2nd half. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Albertson Stadium.
And the Broncos will kick it away first, and we'll start the 2nd half. And he'll bring it back. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. And the Sun Devils moving quickly to the line.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. To the air on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. The Sun Devils will have it 1st and 10.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. The offense in hurry-up mode.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Sun Devils come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Fires to the tight end. And the tackle is made, but there has been a flag thrown.
Holding. Offense.
That penalty cost them a 3rd down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Sun Devils decide to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Punt will bounce out of bounds, and they're going to spot it at the 25. Looking to throw on first down. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. The Broncos come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. That incompletion is an engraved invitation to the punt team. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Squirts across the 30 to the 32, a pickup of 5. And the Sun Devils come to the line in the hurry-up.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Throws to the wideout. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. The Sun Devils come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Looking to throw on 3rd. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete as the pass is knocked away, but there is a penalty flag down. Let's see who it's on. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. And the Sun Devils send out the punt unit. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Back to pass. He's going to run it. A solid pickup on the scramble and slide, but there's a flag down. Let's see what that's about. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Quarterback on the keeper. Spins away from the defense.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football. That time on the option play, I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward.
There he goes. They stop him short, and we'll have a big fourth down coming. And the Broncos will send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. Rides the back and leaves it. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. Would they go for a big play on 1st and 10? Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. Sweet cut there. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The Sun Devils headed quickly to the line.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
They're working that left side. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Leaves it with the back. At the 20, he's got space. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Looking downfield on 1st down. A shot toward the end zone. And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about.
Hold it. Offense.
They thought they had the lead, and the flag breaks their heart, and now they'll have to try it again. Quick completion to the right. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Looking to fire. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they got it at the 49.
Man, that is picture-perfect cover zero. When I play cover zero, I'm bringing pressure, and that ball's going to come out. Look at the defense. Ready for that ball to come out of the quarterback's hand. Nice job breaking on the football and going and making the interception.
Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Paul.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Hucks it out of the air. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. The Broncos will call on their punt team. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He's out past the 35. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. From From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. He makes a catch. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. And the Sun Devils want to pick up the tempo.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down.
What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Holding. Offense.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. From the gun, he'll try to throw. It's complete on the right side. He makes a little bit of headway and is pushed out of bounds at the 43.
He runs out of bounds at the 43.
Back to pass on second down. Got his man downfield. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field.
Holding. Offense.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. They want to throw it. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know, the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front, they could not protect him well enough.
The Sun Devils now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. He'll do it himself. And the runner is down, and so is a flag.
Illegal blocking. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Sends it back in motion. Wants to fire on second down. And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. It is third and long. Let's see what kind of arm he's got. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Yeah, and the defensive line, you know, third and long situations, I'm rushing the quarterback. You bring in the nickel, a little bit more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack on third down.
And the Sun Devils will punt it away on fourth down. He'll try to really get into this one. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Makes the catch. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. They'll try to sneak it. Past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. That's the end of the quarter, and Boise State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings.
Arizona State, 14.
Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So first down will open up the final period. Use the play fake, now to throw. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. On 2nd and 10, a 4-wideout set, trips right. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Got his man on the right. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They go right back to it. Nice move to pick up yardage. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. And the Broncos pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Grabbed in the middle, it's Shaw. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Got it! So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Try to barge their way in. And to the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Boise State!
Man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A lot of interest in this Pac-12 showdown today, so let's catch you up to speed on things. Arizona is ahead in this one. This team plays a fun brand of football there in Tucson, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by 7 over Oregon.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. A return there would have just been icing on the cake. They'll just have to settle for the cake at the 23. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so...
The offense coughs it up. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
That's what I'm talking about. Keep fighting, right? This game ain't over yet. Like, you still got an opportunity. Does it look good? No. But now I got the ball back. Great job by the defense forcing the turnover. Now let's see if we can go out and make this thing interesting, put some plays together, maybe get an onside kick. Who the heck knows?
And now this offense will take the field again. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Out of the gun, the inside give. Got the first down and more. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. The Sun Devils in the hurry-up.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry-up.
The play-action fake. Makes the grab.
And that just shows you the team speed this defense has. As soon as they identify who's got the ball, they are around and surrounding that ball carrier so quickly.
They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. It's complete. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Holding. Offense.
So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the pass is incomplete here on 3rd down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. And the Sun Devils will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Leaves it with the back. Hard running there. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Throws to the back. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Broncos will line up to punt it away. He's got it. They make the stop on the return, but there is laundry on the field. Let's get the call.
Holding, receiving team.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Firing to the right, complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. Snags it inside the 20. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona State!
A lot of times you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, that hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him. And the ball was thrown perfectly out in front. You could see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the go route.
Lining up for the PAT.
Is on for the extra point.
And the extra point pulls them to within 3, 24-21. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Boise State ready to send out that offense. After giving up that last touchdown, they still got the lead, but now feeling a little bit of pressure to answer with one of their own, David.
And it gets a little bit tight. Listen, we're getting later in the ball game. This offense punted last time. They got to find a few plays, Palmer, that they really love here. Steal some momentum back in this ball game.
They do, David, and after watching their defense just get gashed down the field that last drive, the dream drive for this offense would be to matriculate the ball down the field, eat up some clock, and finish it off with a touchdown.
And I don't think he got there. No, they stopped him short. He does not pick up the 1st down. The kick is on its way. He'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. They'll move the wide receiver. Shakes off the defender. Oh, he's got some space. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. The Sun Devils are in the hurry-up.
And you've created some great momentum, getting the stop, forcing the punt, now getting it back to your offense. Your offense starting to get in a groove. Late in the game, you need some big plays.
Just wonder how much panic there is right now on the defensive side of the football, too, because of what you just said, David. They can feel and sense the momentum leaving them right now with the lead. So someone defensively better step up here soon and make a play.
Unleashes to the end zone. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Trying play action. Oh, they're after him. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Unloads to the wideout. Just about had another one picked off. They've already thrown 3 in this game. They're lucky it wasn't 4 there. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Throws to the wideout. On target to the left. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold offense.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. No good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
Well, that was a big play. They say games come down to just a handful of plays, and with a chance to tie the game here in the 4th quarter, they missed the opportunity, clanking that one off the post.
He wants to start this drive with a pass. That's caught. It's off. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
2nd down, he'll throw it. He's open on the right. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. Gonna run it. It's Thompson.
And after that negative play on offense with the lead late in the game, I think there's still ways that you can be creative and run the football, but not be so obvious. So zone read type plays, fake dives and pitches to the running back to get him outside, jet sweeps. You can find other ways to keep the clock moving, even though the defense knows you're going to run it.
And the Broncos have this offense rolling. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on.
Hold offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. After getting moved back, it's 1st and 20. Fires to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. Wide receiver comes in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Pocket breaking down. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Makes the grab. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. On 4th down, looking to pass. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while. He'll keep it himself. Breaks into the open. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Sun Devils will hustle to the line.
And that is why this guy is a true dual-threat quarterback. You've seen him all game, hurting them with his arm, already over 200 yards passing. And how about his running ability now? And flashing that on the option play. There's a variety of ways he can take the game over, and the defense is figuring that out fast.
Unloads to the wideout. And his throw is incomplete. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Zings it complete to the right. Tackled right at the 43-yard line, and this D didn't let him sniff that first down marker. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call. What an unfortunate penalty there. They thought they'd converted the 4th down. Instead, they'll have to try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got the tight end. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. The give as they work on that clock. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Takes a snap, wants to throw. And the pass is broken up, incomplete. But wait, there's more. Flag on the field, and it might be against the offense. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Safe completion on the screen. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. The Broncos have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Catch in the middle. It's Armour. And he was just showing off all of the slick moves before the defense finally got him on the ground. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the 4th, and the Brain Trust will go to work. And the Broncos will punt this one away. And he really needs to get away a good kick here. Oh, the sweet juke gets him free. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Going right to work up top. He's taking the deep shot. Brings it in down the left side. Inside the 15. Out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. So this is going to be rife with drama and overflowing with pressure on this field goal try. They get the timeout called with 7 seconds left on the clock. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. It's good. And in the final seconds, guys, they find a way to get it tied.
And the late game execution worked to perfection. Moving the ball down the field, getting your kicker in a spot. You know exactly where he likes to kick it from. He drives it through. We're tied up, and we're headed to overtime.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. He'll pull it on the read. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Well, guys, let's play some more. Headed to overtime.
And this just feels right. Both of these teams going back and forth. So, of course, David, this thing needs to get decided in OT.
Let's see who's better. Short amount of time to do it. A couple possessions probably, maybe one possession each. Who's the better team?
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and two-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational-type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
So here comes our first play of overtime. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Got his man on the right. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The Sun Devils will start us up here in overtime. They're going to run it. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Give to the running back. And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Touchdown, Sun Devils! They jump on top here in OT. He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
The all-important extra point would push this lead to 7. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7.
That makes the score Arizona State 31, Boise State 24.
Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. Looking to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on second down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
Four down territory in overtime, and they need to pick up a 3rd and long here. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Oh, and it's intercepted. A turnover in overtime. This is one of the best games we've called this season. A thriller, and it comes down to the wire here in overtime.
I could watch these two teams play another 6 times this year, just back and forth, trading blows, offenses coming up with explosive plays, big hits all over the field. David, this is what college football is all about.
No doubt. I love your excitement, but where's the defensive mentions? Some good defense out there, too, there, homeboy. I know it's not just offenses that get you excited. Some defensive plays, too. Nip and tuck the whole game. Decide in overtime. Crushing loss.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.